Have you ever pondered why a baby doesn't question its worth, yet lives with such love and beauty? Could it be that we are born worthy of love, abundance, peace, health, and happiness? Yet, unlike babies, we often question our worth. Imagine a world where we fully embrace our inherent worthiness. A world where we recognize that we are deserving of all the good things life has to offer. A world where we no longer doubt ourselves or seek validation from others. In this world, we would walk with confidence, knowing that we are enough just as we are. We would radiate love and kindness, knowing that we are deserving of love and kindness in return. We would pursue our dreams and passions without hesitation, knowing that we are worthy of success and fulfillment. But how do we cultivate this unwavering sense of worthiness? How do we break free from the chains of self-doubt and embrace our true value? It starts with shifting our mindset and rewriting the stories we tell ourselves. Instead of focusing on our flaws and shortcomings, we must celebrate our strengths and accomplishments. Instead of seeking external validation, we must learn to validate ourselves. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, we must embrace our unique qualities and talents. It's not always easy, but with practice and self-compassion, we can learn to see ourselves through the lens of worthiness. We can let go of the need for approval and embrace our own approval. We can release the fear of judgment and embrace our own self-acceptance. So let us remember that we are like babies, born worthy of love, abundance, peace, health, and happiness. Let us embrace our worthiness and let it guide us in every aspect of our lives. Let us grow with grace and beauty, just like the babies that inspire us. In the heart of a bustling city, there was a woman named Clara. Clara was like many of us. She juggled a demanding job, a busy social life, and the endless pursuit of self-improvement. She was always on the go, always striving, yet she often felt like she was falling short. One evening, as she sat alone in her apartment, a wave of exhaustion washed over her. She was weary from the chase, from the constant need to prove herself. She looked at her reflection in the mirror and asked, "Am I enough?" That question hung in the air, a poignant reminder of the struggle that Clara, like many of us, was facing. The struggle of feeling worthy of love, of abundance, of peace, of health, and of happiness. Clara decided to take a break from the hustle and bustle of city life. She took a trip to the countryside, where she spent her days basking in the beauty of nature. She watched as the roses bloomed, as the sun set, as the stars twinkled in the night sky. And she realized something profound, that nature doesn't strive or struggle. It simply is. She began to understand that we are all, in essence, like roses. We are born worthy of love, of abundance, of peace, of health, and of happiness. But somewhere along the way, we get hypnotized into believing otherwise. We are programmed by the things we hear, the things we are told, the things we tell ourselves. And we start to question our worth. But just as a rose doesn't question its worth, we too don't need to question ours. We are inherently worthy. We are inherently enough. In the grand scheme of life, Clara's story is a reminder of our inherent worthiness. It's a reminder that we don't need to strive or struggle to prove our worth. We are, like roses, inherently beautiful, inherently worthy. To summarize, we are all born worthy of love, abundance, peace, health, and happiness. Yet we often question our worth due to the things we hear, the things we are told, and the things we tell ourselves. But remember, like a rose that blooms with grace and beauty, we too are inherently worthy. We don't need to strive or struggle to prove our worth. We are enough, just as we are. So, the next time you find yourself questioning your worth, remember Clara's story. Remember the rose. And know that you are worthy of love, of abundance, of peace, of health, and of happiness. You are worthy, just as you are.